Hello, my name is Caitlin Roman, and I will be presenting an overview from the hazard analysis conducted at the office at the University of New England, along with recommendations for the identified hazards. A worksite analysis is a combination of systematic actions to provide information to help employers recognize and understand the hazards and potential hazards of their workplace. By performing a hazard analysis at the University of New England online office workplace, hazards were identified along with the risks associated with these identified hazards. The aim in the office site analysis was to prevent and reduce any adverse impact that could result in injuries to workers or damage to property and the environment. The University of New England online office is located on the university campus in Portland, Maine. There are about 60 full-time employees, with the demographics being 60% of employees are female and 40% are male. The age range for office employees is from 22 to 50 years old, and the office employees work an 8-hour workday and spend most of their day in a sedentary position. Working in an office is often regarded as low risk, although there are a number of risks that the UNE office workers are exposed to. The hazard analysis looked at physical hazards, environmental hazards, and psychosocial strains at the University of New England office worksite that can impact the health and well-being of employees at this office site. And I gave recommendations for the identified hazards to help lessen or eliminate the hazards. For physical hazards, the office staff are either seated or standing for long periods of time, about 8 hours a day, staring at the computer screen and occasionally answering phones. All activities are putting strain and stress on their muscles, tendons, and skeletal system, which can lead to musculoskeletal disorders. Numerous office staff are constantly typing at computer workstations for several hours a day without taking a break. The simple repetition of tasks and movements for long periods of time can cause repetitive strain injury, also known as RSI. For environmental hazards, there are internal sources that cause the noise levels within the office to be high. The noise level is 40 decibels without the HVAC unit on and 60 to 80 decibels with the HVAC unit on. At 70 decibels, employees can become irritable, distracted, and show symptoms of hypertension over an 8-hour period, with increasing risk over time. Prolonged exposure to noise levels at 75 decibels with a maximum of 8 hours set by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration can cause gradual hearing loss. Also related to the HVAC unit is that the temperature within the office changes several times throughout the day. When the air conditioner is on, it blows directly under employees' desk. Poor indoor air quality causes workers discomfort and affects their health. For psychosocial strain, office employees are at risk for psychosocial stress due to some aspects of their jobs requiring excessive workloads, a high level of skill, making a lot of decisions, creativity, and a lot of repetitive work. Psychosocial strain can have a direct impact on mental and physical health of workers and can affect their work productivity. A properly set up office workstation helps workers maintain neutral body posture. A comfortable working position is important because it minimizes the risk of developing musculoskeletal disorders. Recommendations for employees are to position their keyboard directly in front of them and at approximately elbow height. This will enable employees to type with straight wrists. Center the computer monitor with the keyboard and chair, and avoid ear-to-shoulder neck positioning while on the phone. Using a headset will allow employees to work on the computer with good posture while on the phone. Repetition recommendations are to get up from the workstation periodically to do alternative tasks. Taking several breaks throughout the day is more effective than the traditional 15-minute work break every 2 hours. Involving active exercise, such as walking and stretching while on break, is effective in relieving stress on the back, neck, and shoulders. There are several ways to reduce high noise levels in the workplace that will allow employees to work in a productive and safe environment. Recommendations are that employees can use white noise machines and fans to block out unwanted sounds. Sound-absorbing dividers and carpeting can also help reduce noise. Psychosocial risks and work-related stress can be prevented and successfully managed. When employees have open communication and feel supported and engaged in their work, there is likely to be improved productivity. A recommendation is for a health and safety committee, which would be beneficial for the UNE office because the goal of the committee would be to promote and enforce employee and office site safety. The committee would establish a formal system for reporting workplace incidences for employees and provide educational courses and training on workplace safety and stress management skills. Thank you for listening to my presentation.